Hi, this is DH Dunn, and welcome to Deep Sky Derelicts. So I think this might be Darkest Dungeon in Space, or at least kind of. Enough. It's enough that we can roll with it. So this is a game that I stumbled across the other day, and I made a couple notes in my head about it that I definitely wanted to check it out. And lo and behold, they put it on sale on the Steam sale for 75% off, and that pretty much sealed the deal. So here's what I can tell you. It is dark. It is gritty. It is turn-based. You can name your guys. That's good enough for me. It doesn't have the large crew roster that. Let me just make sure I'm not. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have the large crew roster that Darkest Dungeon has, but I have a feeling we will potentially be taking multiple stabs at this. So, where's this going to go? How many parts is this going to be? No idea. Is this the game I referred to at the end of my last Darkest Dungeon episode? No, it is not. But I think this is worth a look while we wait for that game to implement the one feature I needed to implement. So as you can see, I've got the face cam going. I'm not going to be staring up at the camera very much. I'll be staring down at the screen. But I thought I'd give you eye contact, at least in this one moment. And yep, so we're on PC streaming. Got the headset, got the cam, got everything finally mostly working the way I want to do. I kind of suspect there will still be some audio things I want to work out, but we'll get to that. So, I know almost nothing. Last night, I took what was supposed to be my first stab at this game. I did a full 30-minute episode. Got, obviously, about 30 minutes in. And Twitch did not record the stream, basically. So, that one's lost to the nether. So, we can call this an almost blind playthrough. I know 30 minutes worth of information. What I know I will talk about as we go through the game. So let's go to campaign. So basically, to my understanding, and this could end up being wrong, you're going to run through the game with 3 characters. And yes, we can name them, because if we couldn't name them, we wouldn't be doing this. So I'm going to get the same team I settled on last night, which I feel is the classic Under Everest team. And it's as good a time as any to say that today is June 25th, and for the next 6 days, Under Everest is on sale for 99 cents. So if you want to go check that out, it's out on Amazon. See where all these characters came from. So this is going to be Nima, and I do like the idea of Nima as a scrapper. I don't have any description as to what these classes are, but Scrapper seems more appropriate than really any of these other options. Which of these 3? Let's see, is there 3 or 4? Let's start. Blue suit, furry suit, robo suit, red suit. I like blue suit. I think this is appropriate for Nima. So over here, oh, and do we want what? Aggression, skittish, charismatic, crafty sounds Nima-ish, neurotic. Yeah, I mean, aggressive has its moments, but I'm gonna go with crafty. Okay, so now over here to number 2. If I can find the picture that I think I went with. That's not terrible. It's a bit too roguish, though, for Mr. Adley. There we go. There's the Drew Adley that we know and love. Good old, solid Drew Adley, who is a leader, if there ever was one. In fact, his entire arc in books 6 and 7 is really about his leadership skills. So, that's true. That's a very good representation of Drew. Like the goggles. Very good. Aggressive, charismatic, crafty, neurotic, skittish. I think I'm going to go with charismatic. And then over here to complete our Under Everest team, and we are going to call them Under Everest. We have Is that the one I went with? No, that is not. This is the one I went with. Wanda. Wanda, I mean, there's no way her last name actually fits in here. No. Dobrowolski? No. So we'll just go with Wanda. Okay. Wanda, I would say, is aggressive, actually. That's quite accurate. And I, last night, was having her be a bruiser, just because I felt like this is a bit of a nod to gameplay, but I felt like we probably needed some sort of tankish character. And Wanda is a very aggressive character in the book. So let's see, which of these... I think I'll go Robo Suit as a bit of a nod to Wanda's original... there was a lot more science-y tech in her original version. If you ever want to read that version, it's in Talons and Threads. There's like a 12-chapter outtake. Or the original version of Under Everest is there. Which didn't have Yetis in it and had these like winged guys, and there was a bunch of tech. I want to make sure I like, yes, I do like where we are for Drew. Okay, so this is our three guys, or guys and gals. Normal versus hardcore. I think the only difference is hardcore is permadeath, one save file. I think I'm going hardcore because that will encourage us to probably do multiple runs, and Darkest Dungeon's hardcore. So we're going to go and we're going to start with these game characters. I don't want to skip the tutorial, and this is my game from last night, so we're going to say new save and start her up. I'm going to try to keep these to 40 minute parts. Welcome, Scavenger. I've been expecting you. This is the sub-governor, as denoted by his metal-plated head. Maybe that's hair. Now, I don't need to tell you that the world is unjust. You must know it better than most. Being an aristocrat myself, I can only imagine the hardships that you stateless must endure. That's why I'm offering you a possibility to leave behind that brutal life of yours. Really? What is this offer? Drew might have said. I want you to find the fabled mothership and secure it. As a reward, I offer you full galactical citizenship. I'm listening. I didn't say that last night. Our scientists have discovered that the mothership is hidden somewhere in this sector. We have strong reasons to assume that it is filled with technological wonders beyond belief. The Triumvirate is willing to pay anything for it. Find it and I will grant you citizenship. Needless to say, you would be rewarded with a one-way ticket to an easy life on a comfortable and beautiful mirror world. I've heard enough. Yeah, let's get into it. Report back to me as soon as you find any information about the mothership. Prove yourself worthy and I'll grant you a broader working permit. If you manage to find and secure the mothership, the citizenship is yours. But bear in mind that you're not the only one I've extended this offer to. Act quickly, Scavenger. Leave. I like the idea that he's saying that to him, even though he's the one who has to leave. It's his office. Alright, the station. We'll prepare for our missions here. We can pick up freelance contracts at the lair, over here. There's good money in them. We should also check the pawn shop for any useful items. Pawn shops. Hey, Drew! Say that again. Okay. Well, medical, pawn shop, research, lair, station hall. Don't know what all of them do. All I did was go here. Welcome to the lair. Believe it or not, this is the entertainment center of the station. We sell drinks to soothe the pain, and we keep track of open contracts, if pain is your thing, dear. Alright, so before I go here, one of the things I saw is I went to the ship. Okay? I'll be your pilot today. You're one of the sub-governor's new scavengers, so you've got unlimited free flights. Check out the destinations on the starship. Choose a suitable one. Star map. Choose a suitable one, and away we go. So, this here, the Othano, is a derelict, level 1. 6.5 million tons. It is 0% explored. There are 2 missions here. Then there's the Geist, which is level 2. Warning, 5.5 million tons, 0%, 2 missions. So we want to look for a mission in the Othano. So So let's go back. And not here. I don't want to be here. I don't even know what this does. We're not going here. We're going to get a mission. We're going to go. Atheno, documents, please. Sounds good. The offer of parsimony and toil is looking for Salome. An individual has repeatedly failed to return required documents. Trail has led to Atheno, and a Parson T droid has been dispatched. Find her and force her to complete the necessary documents, or help the Parson T droid to locate her. An appropriate reward will be given upon contract completion. 150 cc's, or 1050, and we've got 1,000 already. I'll take it. Okay. Here at Honest Hank's Scrap Palace, we're always looking to buy good parts at fair prices. Bring us 3 intact T-model janitor robot parts, and we'll compensate you. I'll take that too. Hi, Slink, Purveyor of Fine Substances. Need you to find me 5 wormling intestines. Now I know what you're thinking. He's making wormine. It has to be. Untrue. These are from my cutting-edge research paper on wormlings' diets. Honest. So I'll pay you handsomely, almost too much, for 5 intestines. Think about it, yeah? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it there, Waka. So let's return. Not going to get into anything else. We're just going to go right to it. Right to the Atheno. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Return here and contact me when you're ready to go back to the base. Be safe out there, guys. Thank you, Express. Check our PDA, says Wanda, so we know where we're going. Sure, I will. So yeah, the scanner shows a map of the location, your current position, points of interest, and is used to plan and execute your movement through the derelict. You can scan to reveal surrounding tiles. Focus scan centers the scan on a targeted tile within scan radius but costs more energy. Areas with points of interest can be examined for more details before entering. Blank areas generally don't contain anything of value but may have hidden traps or enemies and more dangerous derelicts. The smaller sized area icons on the map indicate the border of explored and unexplored parts of the derelict. Some areas in the derelicts are covered by room conditions that can apply either a beneficial or detrimental effect in and out of combat. Check the room condition icons or codex for specific details on their specific effects. I tend to, sometimes my eyes jump ahead when I'm reading, and so I've already read words that I haven't spoken yet. I don't know if that's like verbal dyslexia or something, but I'll then start saying words that haven't come up yet. It's a thing. Okay, so this is where we are, and so I did this last night. This is part of the derelict. The derelict is very large, as you can see. And we are in this tiny little space, okay? Every time we move, it costs EP. We have 1,000. We have to save enough EP to get back. We do have some energy cells, but we're unlikely to be able to find everything we're here to do within this amount. Now we can also scan. You can do a targeted scan or around the position. The one around the position I'll do one right now costs 50, which is quite a bit. Okay, so this is available spaces we haven't walked to yet, and so it actually will map out a cost. So if you just go here, it's 10, but if you go here, it's 20 because it's 10 and 10. If you go here, then it's 30 because it's 10 and 10 and 10. So if we go here, we can go here, but there's nowhere else to go, right? We're cut off. This is not the most graphically exciting map of the world, I'll grant you, but it really is no different than Darkest Dungeon's little hex tile-based map. You're just not seeing your guys walking around. Okay, so now that we've gone here, now these are all unexplored. And we have found something. It looks like a crashed ship. Inspection scanner. Loot, excellent. Check for any equipment mods. Better gear is always helpful. Remember, the PDA's inventory tab lists all the mods and scrap we've collected. So we have a destroyed mod, probably just junk to sell, and a burnt superconductor array. Since these are both listed with this red, I'm pretty sure that's just junk for us to sell. Alright, back to the scanner. Keep a close eye on energy reserve. Yeah, Wanda, I already explained that. Thank you. Okay, nowhere to go there. Nowhere to go there. You cannot move diagonal. So like if I want to go here, it's going to make me go here, then here. Aha! The necrotics ahead scream howly before they start to move towards you. Prepare to fight. Prepare to fight. Okay, so now we're into Yowza. So we're into combat. At the beginning of combat, each character draws a starting hand of 3 cards. At the start... Drew, can you get your text out of the way? Thank you. At the start of their turn, characters draw 1 card and get to play 1 card or action. Ending a turn without playing a card gives you the opportunity to play 2 cards on the following turn. So you can skip your turn, then you do 2 actions to the next turn. By default, the character's turn in combat also drains 10 energy. So here's an attack. 8 is the damage. It's a single strike. It does 100% weapon damage. So you can see this is their health, 17 and 17. Turn order is determined by the initiative of character's highest initiative goes first. Drew has the highest initiative. So we've got 3 kind of standard attacks. Improvise is draw 3 cards. Pick one to play immediately. And Inspire, allies get to draw 1 card and have a 15% chance to energize 1. I don't know what energize means. Critical, 1 card drawn, plus 100% chance to energize 1. I don't actually know what all of that means. To win the fight, you gotta kill everybody. Yeah. Alright, so let's just do a single shot. And let's go after less HP guy right here. Okay. Necrotic Strike. So that hit the shields. So at the end of the fight, your shields will completely recharge, but your health does not. Okay, so this is Nima. Nima could restore some of her shield. She has Craft Supply, draw 3 cards, choose 1 and discard the others, energize 1. I'm going to do that because I want to try to figure out what energize is. Let's see, let's draw Burst Fire. That looks good. I'm going to say okay. Alright. I didn't see any energizing happening, but we have this here. Craft Supply, Chokehold Root, plus 2 damage received from plague attacks. Alright, let's go with Burst Fire. Nice. 3-4-3. He's out. Alright, so Wanda can bash, which does weapon damage, and it also lowers their initiative for 2 turns. She can do a Provoking Strike, which taunts, or she has a standard attack. Let's do the bash. Try to lower this guy's initiative. So very similar to Darkest Dungeon again. I find the art style to be similar. The color palette is different, but the art style to me is very similar. It's very dirty, it's very gritty. The animations are very limited, and yet to me very comic booky and evocative. I'm gonna, so far, everything with this for me is like Darkest Dungeon, maybe down a bit. Like, the music is good. It's not as good as Darkest Dungeon. The animation is good, not as good as Darkest Dungeon, but it is good. I can see having a lot of fun with this. Alright, so we're back to Nima. I want Nima to recharge her shields, mostly just because I want to see how that works. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're back to Wanda again. And let's do another bash. Okay, so that dropped him back in the order, which allows Drew to go first now. This has the potential to do 5 twice. So if he maxes out on both, and he did. Nice job, Drew. And then there's a dance party when they win. Alright, little XP, little loot, a power glove, don't know. I think we might be putting those in the circle. Like, what does compare tell me? So, Nima right now has a power glove equipped. This is the... Okay, so this is just a weapon. Yeah, okay, but we can still... Go away. We can still take it, and then this is probably junk. Yeah, take all. Alright, so that's our first taste of combat. Okay, so we're continuing on our quests here. Can our PDA remind me what our quests were? Okay, they want me to look at this one. I don't really want to look at this right now. Guys, I'll get to it, I promise you. Okay, so Atheno, we have find location data. We have the Wormling research. Documents, please, which is looking for Salome. And then honest scrapping, which is janitor robots. Okay. Watching. Now, right now, it would take us 120 to get back to the landing site. Now, what was this? Energy surge. Okay. So I just wasted some action points here. Energy points. Can't get to this. Now I can do a targeted scan. Aha! What's this red? Is this combat? It is. You enter the room and notice some dangerous looking insects stabbing a body with their stingers and consuming its flesh. Bulging sack on their back pulses, and suddenly they take flight and head towards you. Prepare to fight. A drudger. Yowza! It's like the finger. Whoa! Holy shit, it is like the finger. Damn, that was serious damage. You had my interest, now you have my attention. What the hell? Almost all of their shields are wiped out. Okay, so HP-wise, 15 and 20, these guys are pretty solid. Let's focus fire on Mr. 15 here. No, Mr. 20, because he has the better initiative. Alright, a heavy strike. 10% chance to stun. 10% chance to... Damn it, leave it up. I would like to just read it. Okay? Guys. There, thank you. 10% chance to stun, 10% chance -2 to initiative. Okay, not great chances for either, but let's go. Heavy strike from Wanda. Oh, that was Drew. This is Wanda. Okay, and this is just... It just lowers the initiative. It doesn't matter. Could kill him outright, though, and it did. Crushing and killing. Cards disabled. Wow, Sting. Now this track is better. This is the best track I've heard so far. I'm into it, obviously. So one of the big things, atmosphere-wise, you're missing from this that you have in Darkest Dungeon is the narrator. But you know, I'll have to provide the narration. All right. I mean, the one thing, and this kind of falls. I'm gonna reference Pokemon here. I tend to always pick attack moves. Like, you know, why do I want to harden when I can just, you know, do a tackle? Hey, dance party. All right, what we get here? A Destructor. It's like Gozer. Gozer the Gozerian. Okay, level 1 heavy melee. We could take that. Okay, now we gotta watch our... What would it cost us to get back to our landing zone here? 170. Every fight can use up a decent amount of EP. How much farther do I want to go? I want to know what these lines are. Oh. Helmetless Janitor. We have a quest for this. Weapons primed. Imitating. Combat protocol. Protocol. Prepare to fight. That's true. That's not going to stop being funny to me. Okay, Drew. Allies draw 1 card and have 15% chance to energize. I think I'm going to do this. Drew is inspiring everyone. Now Nima has more cards to choose from. 3 times up to 4. And we got a little boy and a big boy here. Interesting. He's got evasion. He does not. He's gonna go first. I mean, our quest is for the janitor. He has 6 HP left. Will this keep her taunt up? Provoking strike. That should kill him. It did. And I believe she's taunted. Yes. And they attacked her. Excellent. Okay. It'll take some time, but we'll get the systems. Okay, I think we just unload on Mr. Probot here. How about a heavy strike? That wasn't as heavy as I had hoped, to be honest. We'll throw a provoking strike down. Evaded. Now he's going to get a hit in. The Ancient Eye with a shield sap. He absorbed shields. I compliment that. Well done. Sell for ally. Draws a card +4 initiative. Gains 20% damage for 3 turns. Let's do it just to test stuff out. Go ahead and compliment Wanda. Hey Wanda, I think you're alright. These 2 characters do not get along that well in the books. Drew and Wanda, they have a fairly antagonistic relationship. Nima, of course, gets along well with both of them. Evaded? Man, that 8% comes up a lot, doesn't it? Hello, XCOM. Shield sap. Now he's got 9 shields again. Alright, enough goofing around. Well done. We only have to do 1 more. Come on, Drew. I think that calls for a dance party. I'm going to start paying attention. Is it always the same? Like, are they always in the same spots? Okay, snappy momentum converter and a data pad. This data pad seems to belong to a person named Artman. I'm not going to read this entire thing, but that's interesting. Okay, we're down to 385, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. Helmetless janitor. Prepare to fight. Oi. We need to end this quickly so we have enough movement to get back. This might finish our quest, though. Alright, Drew. Let's just, they don't have a lot, right? So let's just break it down with a double shot. Well done. Nima, you think you can finish this guy off with a burst fire? I think you did. With a blast, yep. Alright, Wanda, now let's put the taunt up so that they hit you. That was all shield. Takes a shot at Wanda. She absorbs with her shield. Provoking strike. Good job. Nicely done. Dance party. Heads. Heads. I'm excited for heads. Awesome. Okay, we can search this area too. Let's do that. More goodies. Utility node. Utility node. Utility node. I invented something. A stimulant pack. Alright, just take everything. We'll sort it all out when we get back. Back to the scanner. Can we get back? We can. Will anything bother us on the way? That is the question. Okay, I think the landing site is actually here. Yes. Halt! Searching for suspect. Name Salome. Suspected for not returning appropriate documents to the Office of Parsimony and Toil. Reason: has violated multiple laws, e.g. laws on labor activity and laws on public appearance. Wanted for custody and rehabilitation, providing a reward for useful information on the suspect. Let's see. Your days of... I mean, none of these is accurate, but we haven't seen her, so I'm going to say not familiar. Affirmative. Caution. Pay attention to this person. She is dangerous to other parasites in our society. Statement. This time we will catch her. Leave. Okay, I don't need to talk to you. I need to find my ship. There we go. Return to station. Thank you, Nima, for reminding us that the pawn shop can recharge our energy reserves for a reasonable price. First thing I want to do is learn how to turn a quest in. Did we complete our quest? Here you can assign characters' ability points they've gained. Each character has an ability tree based on their class. A specialization branch can be added to it at level 4. Abilities are split into passive and active abilities. Passive abilities can be either permanent buffs or situation-based effects, while active abilities add ability cards to the character's combat deck. You can adjust the number of cards an ability adds to the deck. Thanks very much. Okay, meanwhile, over here, honest scrapping. 3. We need 3. We have 2. Okay, so we're not going to be able to go back. Let's close... Don't go away. Close the PDA. Let's see what we can sell. Come on in, says Cyborg Arm Man. Weapon cores, mods, gear, we got it all. Got some hot stuff you need to move quickly? No problem. Alright, well, let's sell. Sell all junk? Didn't do a whole lot for me, but filling my energy reserves is pretty damn cheap. Look at that. Still have 954 cc's. What can I buy from you? Like this. I'm gonna need... Okay, this is the only thing that I know would actually... what they do. And actually, this seems like a good price for this. I'll buy one of those. Okay. Nope, don't do that. So we would need to go back. Before we go back, though... See, Deep Sky Medical... Here at Deep Sky Medical, we can patch up any physical wounds, traumas, and even revive those who have fallen. However, treatment is expensive, so try to keep your limbs and organs intact. Again, for the 600th time, I don't need to hit that. The layer is the mercenary hub. Yep, we... Wait, back to the layer again. Mercs. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Okay. I don't want to touch the research office yet. But I can go to my crew. And let's just try to see before we close out here. Can we... This is Mercenary 1, Mercenary 2, Mercenary 3. Okay, can we change Nima's equipment? Let's see, she's got a power glove. And this is her ranged weapon. This is her presumably melee weapon. We could give her... No, we can't. So, this is level 6. It has Draining Strike, Single Strike, Quick Strike, Heavy Strike, Bash. Okay, so it is different. Draining Strike does 150 weapon damage as shield damage. So she could be our shield drainer. Single Strike, Quick Strike. I do like that idea. Let's swap that out. Now, this looks like a space for a mod of some kind. Like this, damaging elemental node. It's a melee weapon rod, adds 4% critical damage bonus, and a cryo strike and an electric strike. Now, Nima is probably not the best person to have this stuff, but we're doing it anyway. And so now she's got all this. Alright, okay. So it looks like you're only messing with armor. Maybe not messing with weapons. Tools, don't have any. Wait, do we? Let's go. Can we see all of our inventory, please? Was that all of our inventory? I thought I saw some other crap in there. Yeah, tools. There's this. Medical tool with a stimulant injection. I mean, a healer. I'm into that. Draw 3 cards, choose one. We don't know what Energize does. This is her shields. She is not allowed to equip this. Does this require... Oh, it's a medical tool. You probably have to have medical skill or something. You may even have to be the medical class. Okay, let's see. Can Drew equip it? No. Can Wanda equip it? No. Okay, I'm going to say that's something to sell. What do we get for it? 48? Dude, I was kind of hoping for more than that. Alright, so far so good. What's our time looking like? I'm going to say that this is good enough for our first episode. So I'm going to put in a cut here. And I'm into it. I'm into it. Like, it's ticking enough of the boxes. This could be the next series where we run through gritty, grindy dungeons. This time in space. What could be better? So that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other, and I will see you next time.